What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Wolfgang Lupus here, bringing you guys another Life in the Face video. And today we're talking about a rather controversial topic. But before I get into that, again, if you guys are new to the series, what I do is I pick a topic, whether it be about life. Well, it's all about life, but I just pick a random topic that comes up into my mind, and then I vlog about it, and it's uncut, unedited. It's just me talking about a certain subject. If you guys want me to talk about a certain subject, you go ahead and comment it below, or tweet it to me on my Twitter, which is also below. Go follow me. Go stalk me on Twitter. But today we're talking about vaping and the whole controversy of vaping's the new addiction for kids, and there's all those commercials out there like anti-vaping, and we're gonna get into that, how yes, kids under 18 should not be smoking vape, or should not be vaping, but also the fact that it's ridiculous because they can as easily get their hands on vape equipment as they can get on cigarettes, so it's not a real difference. And if I were to have a child and he was smoking, I would rather him be vaping. So let's get into it. First of all, let me explain what vaping is. Vaping is an electronic cigarette. Basically what it does is there's a special type of liquid that they use, and it's put in, okay, basically I have one. I do vape, and there's a story behind that. But basically, there's cotton on there, they put the liquid on there, the coil is heated up, and you smoke the vapor. This is a liquid on here, and it's, it does contain nicotine. Not all vape liquids contain nicotine. There are some that are just straight up pretty much flavored water, and you smoke the vapor, which is basically just harmless. There's literally nothing bad about them. So the bad part about vaping, or I'm gonna set it the record straight. The contaminant part of vaping is from the nicotine, because there is nicotine in there, and the idea of the electronic cigarette and the vaping was that people could go off a cigarette, like I did, get off of cigarettes and go to vaping, and then eventually quit, because it's a lot easier to quit vaping than it is cigarettes for some odd reason. Because they have you can go lower and lower nicotine levels and kind of just gradually work your way off of it. And so the only harmful thing is about nicotine. Now there's been tests where they said that the cotton can be poisonous, or the metal, but the way they tested the vape was ridiculous. They said if you hold down the button for 50 minutes, for 5 minutes, or not 50, 5 minutes, it can contain poisons. No one holds down the button for 5 minutes. Hello? It's like a 5-second hit. I'll demonstrate. That's it. That's it. Done. Finished. You don't hold down the button for so long and then you get poisoned. It's ridiculous. You don't get poisoning from the cotton. The cotton is just 100% natural. The only poisonous and harmful thing that could be in this is the nicotine. Cigarettes, on the other hand, are a whole nother caboodle. And both nicotine... Okay. Smoking cigarettes... I almost said both nicotine and cigarettes. Smoking cigarettes and vaping are both bad for you in the sense that you shouldn't need to smoke at all. I vape because I don't want to get back on cigarettes. I got off of cigarettes, went to vaping, and now I'm slowly getting off of vaping. I used to smoke at 24 milligrams of nicotine per... I don't know exactly, but basically the highest level. Went down to 12. Now I'm on 6 and 3. And then by the end of this year, I should be off of it completely. So there's literally no bad part about vaping besides the nicotine. Now, going on to that controversial subject, yeah, kids are getting into it, but at least they're not getting into cigarettes. So, okay, kids throughout all the ages have been getting into shit that they haven't been. Back in the, early 2000s and late 90s, it was this whole thing about kids getting into cigarettes. That's always been there. Oh no, the kids are smoking cigarettes, we need to stop it. Now I was like, oh no, the kids are vaping. They're always going to be somebody bitching about what the kids are doing because they're not picture perfect. I mean, kids are never picture perfect. And you know what? Kids need to explore and venture into new things. I mean, granted, cigarettes shouldn't be that, and drugs shouldn't be that, but they just do it. And like I said earlier, I would rather than be vaping because it's less harmful. You don't have all those shitty chemicals in the cigarette that they put there. I don't know. I can't list all of them. I don't know. But I know there's a lot of shitty ass chemicals in the tobacco that they do so that they can preserve the tobacco. So you're literally like smoking freaking preservatives and shit, and it's ridiculous. It's horrid. And now, granted, yes, so there are some chemicals that are in the e-juice that can be harmful, but it's not as harmful. Like, I don't know 100% exactly, but I do know for a fact that nicotine's bad for you. There could be some kind of chemical in really low grade e-juices, the ones that you buy at gas stations and stuff, that could be harmful to you because those companies aren't taking care of their liquid and don't give a shit about the consumers. The top brand liquids like Blueprint, basically all the ones I have are really high quality, and they really are, they don't have all those shitty chemicals in it. I've done my research. So I would rather have them vaping because at least it's not as bad and it's easier to get off of. So it is more than okay. So what I want you to take away from this video is that yes, you should not be vaping, especially if you haven't smoked before. If you're smoking cigarettes, it's really, really good to get into vaping because it's a lot better for you. You will feel better. It tastes better. Yada yada yada. It's just, dude, throw away the pack of cigarettes. And don't go to the little pens or the hookah pens. Just go straight to something like this because you're gonna get something like this anyways. So save yourself a couple $100 and instead of like upgrading all the time, just go straight to a box mod RDA. You'll spend like $200, but then this will be the only thing you need for the rest of your vaping experience until you completely quit or decide just to keep vaping. Some people just want to vape. They enjoy it just like they do cigarettes, but it's not as harmful for them, so they just vape. There's even people who don't smoke vaping for nicotine. They actually do it for vape competitions of getting the biggest cloud. It's a real thing, and it's actually really fun. My setup on this one is meant for that. It's meant for getting huge ass clouds. I actually have a video of me when I first got this, testing it out and getting huge clouds. It's pretty cool. But that video is coming up soon after this one. I still have to go and edit it. But yeah. So okay, if you're a kid, you're not 18. Don't vape. Don't do it. Don't get hooked onto nicotine like I did, and a million other people do. Just stay away from it. There's literally no reason you should be doing it. And if you really, really have to vape for some odd reason, then just get liquid that's zero nicotine. That's it. Just go and ask for zero nicotine liquid. Ask your parents, like, hey, I mean, I don't know how that would work out, but if you're going to somehow get liquid, don't get the nicotine. Just get the zero. You're still vaping. You look as dumb as all. Even if you are smoking cigarettes. Smoking cigarettes and vaping does not make you look cool. Alright? In my eyes, if you're not 18 and you're smoking cigarettes, you look like a fucking idiot. If you're vaping and you're not 18, you don't exactly look like an idiot, but still. Granted, my story's a little bit different. But still, my views changed. Especially at cigarettes, so. I hope you guys learned something from this video. You guys have any more questions about vaping and stuff like that. If you guys are quitting cigarettes and going on to vaping, then hey, hit me up. Tell me how your experience is going. I'd love to exchange stories because I did the same thing. And we can, talk in chat. Whoops. Twitch mind. Talk in the comments. Talk on Twitter. Whatever you guys want. So until next time, guys, stay sexy. Love life. Take care of yourself. Make smart decisions. I'll see you guys in my next video. Doses.